Good morning. It's time to do some fucking yoga. All right, let's take a child's pose. We're going to start in child's pose. Good old child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Sink those hips back. Eyes closed. Just your natural breath here. Natural breath. In and out. Hey, Ricky. Just allow your mind to meet the mat. Your mind to arrive. Just feeling the body touching the earth. And just feeling that grounding energy from the earth. Wherever your body's touching the earth, just feel that grounding energy. Just your natural breath here. You've been breathing all your life. You know what to do. Just in and out. Just giving yourself permission. These next 60 minutes are going to be your time. Your time to breathe. Your time to observe. Your time. Just bringing that mind back to the body. Sometimes our minds are all over the place, outside of the room. Just bring it back to the room. Just bring it to your mat. Let's take some audible breaths. So inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, sigh it out. Again, inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's find our Ujjayi Pranayama breath. So inhale deeply through the nose. On the exhale, sound like a ha sound, like fogging up a mirror. Ha. Again, inhale deeply through the nose. Fog up that mirror, constrict the throat, make that ha sound. Ha. Now keep that same breath with the mouth closed. Inhale. And exhale, make that ha sound, constrict the throat, out the nose. Inhale, sound like waves forming against the shore. Exhale, sound like waves crashing against the shore. Inhale. On an exhale, walk the hands to the right. Sinking into that left hip, maybe stacking left hand on top of right. Feeling that side body stretch here. Keeping that Ujjayi Pranayama breath. Inhale. Exhale, sound like waves crashing against the shore. That Ujjayi Pranayama. It's victorious breath, ocean breath. Relaxes you, but stimulates you at the same time. And it's a good breath for your practice today. To keep that momentum, keep that tempo. Inhale, walk the hands to center. And exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Feel that side body stretch on the right side. Sinking into that right hip, maybe stacking right hand on top of left. Keeping that breath steady, breathing into that right lung. Breathing. It's all yoga is about, is breathing. So as long as you're breathing, doing awesome. Keep that Ujjayi Pranayama. Breathe. Walk the hands to center, press into the hands, come up to your tabletop. So you're on your hands and knees here to your tabletop. Wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Fingertips spread wide like duck's feet. Index fingers pointed to the front of the room. You're in tabletop. Inhale, nose high, sit bones high, your belly drops. You're in your cow. And then exhale, round the spine, nose to chest. You're in your cat. Inhale, press it to cow, nose high, sit bones high. Feel the shoulders relaxed. And then exhale to your cat, taking it a few rounds on your own, really exaggerating the movements here. Taking it slow, syncing the breath with the movement. Nice, smooth, steady ujjayi breath. Keeping those steady breaths, you steady the mind, you steady the body. Nice and smooth. And then maybe taking some hip circles. Looking over to the right, looking over to the left, making that C shape with the spine. You're just waking up the spine. You're just syncing the breath with the movement, taking hip circles. Getting that stickiness out of the body. So any stickiness out of the body, just shake it out. Maybe you're making up your own yoga pose. Getting that stickiness out of the body, that anxious energy. Then come back to neutral tabletop when you're ready. Let's stretch out the wrists, fingertips pointed to the knees, and then just rock it back and forth on the wrist. This is a great wrist stretch for you, especially when we're going to be in downward facing dog soon. Just a good wrist stretch. Just rocking it back and forth. Maybe taking some cat cows this way, just being very gentle. You know, rule of thumb in your practice is stretch and tension. That's good, but sharp pain is bad. So, you know, if you're feeling any sharp pain, just get out of the pose. You can take a child's pose, or you can just, you know, relax. But yeah, if you feel any sharp pain, that's your body telling you, like, hey, this isn't right for me. Body always has the answers. Coming back to that neutral tabletop. On an inhale, right arm reaches forward, left leg extends back. So long lines of energy here on opposite ends. So you're flexing that back foot, toes pointed to the earth. And your right hand is reaching out like you're going to shake someone's hand in front of you. Feeling that energy on both ends, that yin and fucking yang. Breathe. On an exhale, crunch it in. Right elbow comes to that left knee. Hold it here. Breathe here. Couple breaths. Just in and out. Inhale, straighten it out. And then exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, straighten it out. And on exhale, you can reach for that back foot if you'd like, or you can crunch it in again. Just being very gentle with the body, noticing the body. It's early in class. And then exhale, release it, left hand down, right hand down. And on the inhale, left arm reaches forward, right leg kicks back, flexing that right foot, long lines of energy here. Like you're shooting fucking laser beams out your fingertips. You're kicking and reaching. Breathe. And exhale, crunch it in, hold it a couple breaths. Inhale, straighten it out, kick and reach. Exhale, crunch it in. And inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, reach for that back foot, being gentle. Open up the chest. Exhale, set it down. Walking the hands slightly in front of you, tuck the toes, send the hips high, come into your downward facing dog. First one of the day or the morning or wherever you're at. So you might want to walk out your dog, bending one knee, straightening opposite knees, maybe coming high on the balls at the feet and sinking the hips down. Just playing out with it. Taking a journey into the body. Each of these asanas is its own meditation in itself. Feeling the body, observing the breath, and feeling that grounding energy wherever your feet are on the mat and your hands are on the mat. There you go, breathe. You're making an A shape with your body here. So A shape with your body. There you go. Let's take a couple audible breaths. So inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out, release that shit. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, tippy toe to the front of your mat. Come into that forward fold here. So your feet can be wide, width distance of the mat, or hip distance apart, or toes together, heels slightly apart. And you're just hanging here like a rag doll. So you're just hanging like a rag doll. You can grab elbows. You can rock side to side. You can take a bind behind you. But just let gravity do its thing here. Already your body is lowering the blood pressure, stimulating the kidney and the liver. You know, each shape we make with our body, it has a chemical reaction to our minds, to the entire body. So breathe it out. Releasing the hands down. Inhale, lift the torso halfway, halfway lift. Hands hover the shins or the earth. Neck is long, back is flat. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rising up to the sky. Reach for the sky, gaze through those fingers. And then exhale, bring the hands to heart center. So let's set an intention for our practice here. Just a one-word intention. Something that you need. Find that intention. See that intention. And once you have your intention, keep it with you throughout class. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the waist, fold it forward, keeping the back straight until you can't keep it straight anymore. Then round the spine to your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rising up to the sky. Reach for the fucking sky. And then exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, reaching up. Maybe a slight back bend here. Being very gentle, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, fold it forward, forward, fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And this time, bend the knees, plant the hands, walk the feet back. So you're coming to a high plank here. So you're in high push-up. Wrists are directly under the shoulders. Those index fingers point to the front of your mat. High push-up here. Breathe here. Long lines of energy. Breathe in through the nose, out the nose. That Ujjayi pranayama breath. On an exhale, hugging the arms, lower it all the way down. All the way down, untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra here. So you're just lifting the chest slightly. Shoulders back, shoulders relaxed. Maybe just fingertips on the mat. Gaze in front of you. Keep breathing. Exhale, fold it down, chin on the mat. Inhale, press into the hands, lifting the chest more, your cobra. Elbows slightly bent, shoulders relaxed. Gaze can be up. Breathe. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, look over left. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, down. Press into the hands, lift. The hips coming into your downward facing dog. I want you to pay attention to the energy in your body, the energy of the breath. Because as your body moves, the brain grooves. You start to feel good. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk it to the front of your mat. Come into that forward fold. Your toes together, heels slightly touched. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Back is long, neck is long. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise it up to the fucking sky. Index fingers pointed. So fingers wrapped, index fingers pointed. All right, exhale, bend it right. So bending it right. Arms reaching long, hips are square. So get that left hip forward. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale, over, left. So reaching with those arms. Sink it a little deeper. Get that right hip forward. Hips are square. There you go. Inhale, bring it back to center. Maybe cactus the arms, take a back bend. Maybe take a back bend. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, walk it back to your high plank. So we're gonna do some vinyasas here. So we're in high plank, and then exhale, lowering it down to your chaturanga, hugging in those arms, not dumping the chest, keeping the chest lifted, hug it all the way down. You can come into a cobra on an inhale. So cobra, or you can come into that up dog, tops of the feet on the mat, shins lifted, shoulders always fucking relaxed. Exhale to your downward facing dog. You can always skip that too. You can always skip that and just go to downward facing dog or go to child's pose. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, hopper step to the front of the mat. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise to the fucking sky. Index fingers pointed, interlace the fingers. Exhale, over right. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale, over left. Inhale, center, cactus those arms. Back goes back, back gets deeper every time. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, take your vinyasa. So get to that high plank. You can skip it if you want. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale to your up dog, cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Let's flow it out together. One breath per movement. So inhale high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, hopper step, front of that mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Rise it up. Hands meet, interlace the fingers. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, over left. Center, cactus the arms. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, high plank. Exhale, lowering down your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. High on the toes, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it. Rise it up. Exhale, bend it right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Center, take a back bend. Exhale, dive it fucking down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, flow it out. Vinyasa, take it around on your own. Maybe one or two, one breath per movement. Add or subtract anything you like, your flow, your body. So awesome, we can flow together here online, so cool. One last round, take your time, finish your breath. Then meeting in downward facing dog, child's pose when you're finished. And take some nice breaths. Maybe a child's pose. Just feeling that energy with the body. All the work we've done up to this part, feeling that prana, feeling that energy. Just feeling the fucks melt away. You're exactly where you need to be right here, right now, and nothing else matters. Coming into your downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, right leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hips, take your circles. Open up those hips. Those hips open. Really exaggerate the movements, maybe taking it back and forth. And then right leg back and long, like you're kicking down that back window, toes pointed to the earth. Exhale, crunch it into the chest. Inhale, back up, flex that foot. Exhale, step it between the hands. Back knee comes down. Lifting the torso, lifting the arms. We're in low crescent here. Arms come high, shoulders relaxed. And just allowing yourself to settle into the asana. Breathe. Fingertips engaged, core is engaged. In through the nose, out through the nose, your Ujjayi pranayama. Exhale, sink the hips back, straighten the front leg. We're in half split here. Maybe walking that front feet forward. My hips are fucking tight. It's early right now for me. Pinky toes flexing towards the face. In and out, breathe. There you go, breathe. On an inhale, rebend the front knee. Untuck the back toe, knee lifts. Airplane those fucking wings. 747 jet right here. Airplane those wings, next long. Exhale, step the back foot to meet the front, forward fold. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bend those knees, sweep the arms through. Like you're sitting on the edge of a fucking chair. No one really likes this pose. I mean, I like it a little bit. Sinking a little deeper, you should be able to look down, see all 10 toes. If not, shift the hips back, arms come higher, sinking deeper, breathe. That Ujjayi pranayama, that'll relax you, it'll also give you energy. So use the breath. Exhale, forward fold, straightening the legs, letting the neck hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, hop it back, take your vinyasa, lowering it down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. There you go. Let's take a few breaths here in our downward facing dog, taking our time. Inhale, left leg high to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips, take your circles. Really open up those hips. Exaggerate the movements. We hold so many emotions in our hips. There's so much stuff there. So when we move the hips, we breathe into it and we release that shit. Take it the other direction, even it out. There you go. Inhale, left leg back and long. Exhale, crunch it to chest. Hold it, breathe. Inhale, back up. Exhale, step it between the hands. Back knee comes down. Lifting the torso. Arms come high. Low crescent. Eyes open. Finding a drishti in the horizon, so your drishti is your focal point. And it's like you're gazing into the field. So you're not really super focused with the eyes, or you're stressing out the eyes. You're just gazing out in the field. That's where your concentration is. Breathe. On an exhale, hands out of the mat, shift the hips back, front leg straightens. We're in your half split here. So flexing those pinky toes toward the face. Feeling those thighs scissoring together, feeling that stretch, feeling the energy. Remember, sharp pain is bad. On an inhale, rebend the front knee, airplane those wings, coming high. Keep the chest lifted, so don't dump the chest into the top of that leg. Keep it lifted. Exhale, step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms through, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Sinking deeper, weight is in the heels. Arms come higher, shoulders are relaxed, face is relaxed. If you're doing an asana and your face is all fucked up and stressed out, then you need to relax even more into the asana and breathe. Your face should look comfortable, no RBF. We all suffer from it. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, hop it back. Take your vinyasa. Oh yeah. Taco Tuesday today. Taking a few breaths here in your downward facing dog. Giving yourself time to reset and breathe. Inhale, right leg back and long, flexing that foot. Exhale, crunch it to chest. Inhale, back up. We're taking this one breath per movement. Exhale, step it through. Back knee comes down. Inhale, arms up, low crescent. Exhale, hands down to the mat, shifting the hips back, front leg straightens. You're in your half split. Inhale, rebend the front knee. Runner's lunge, lift to airplane. Exhale, step it forward, forward fold, toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, hop it back, take your vinyasa. Remember, you can always skip it. Coming to your downward facing dog, a few breaths here. Allowing yourself to settle. Getting ready for that left side. Inhale, left leg back and long. Exhale, crunch it to chest. Inhale, back up. Exhale, step it through, back knee comes down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the front leg. There you go, good job. Inhale, rebend the front knee. Airplane those wings, keep the chest lifted. Exhale, step it forward, forward fold, toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, hop it back. Take your vinyasa, flow it out. Take it a round or two each side on your own, or you can go straight to child's pose or downward facing dog, skip it all together. Add or subtract anything you like. It's your flow, your body. I will not be offended if you switch it up. This is your class. All I want you to do is breathe. Just breathe and release the fucks. If you can do that, I'm fucking happy. Finishing up that last round. No rush. Syncing the breath with the movement. Meeting in child's pose or downward facing dog. Taking your time, finish the breath. Nothing to do, nothing to control. This is your class. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, release those fucks side out. There you go. Pressing into the hands, coming into your downward facing dog. Just feeling the breath each time. This is a great time to just connect with the breath and observe the body. So inhale, right leg back. Exhale, step it behind the right hand. Back heel comes flat. We're coming up, lifting the torso, lifting the arms. We're in warrior one here. Warrior fucking one, feeling like warriors. That front knee over that front ankle, and your feet are more like railroad tracks. They're a little bit wider. And your hips are square, so get that left hip forward a little bit. Arms high, shoulders relaxed. And then on the exhale, right arm comes forward, left arm back. So we're in warrior two. Warrior two. Gazing over that right middle finger. Arms are long, shoulders relaxed. Maybe flip the hands up and down to relax the shoulder. On an inhale, reaching, and then taking your reverse warrior. So keeping the legs where they're at. Reaching the arms high, left hand behind that right thigh. This is a reach, more of a reach instead of a back bend. So you're looking up to the sky. Maybe take a wrap on that left arm. Maybe. And then on the exhale, we're going to take it side angle. So on the exhale, right forearm to either the top of that right thigh or right arm down, left arm high. Gazing at the left arm or left hands, or you can gaze at the mat if that hurts your neck. And maybe you can utthita that left arm. So that just says reach it forward. Utthita is just a Sanskrit word, reaching your fucking arm forward. That's it. There you go. On an inhale, straighten that front leg. So two straight legs here. Right arm comes high. Left hand behind that left thigh, reaching. So you're in reverse triangle here. Pressing into the outer corner of the back foot. Just feeling your fucking feet so rooted into the ground here. Like you are grounded. And then exhale, reaching with the right arm so you can't reach anymore. Trikonasana, triangle O clock. Right hand on the shins or to your mat, depending how flexible you are. And no fucking judgment. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Breathe. On an inhale, rebend the front knee. Coming back to your reverse warrior, right arm comes high. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back. Take your vinyasa. Fucking great day today, yogis. You're here on your yoga mat. You did it. Fuck yes. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it behind the left hand. Back heel comes flat. We're coming up. Coming up to warrior one. Arms come high. Your fucking warriors here. Try and get that right hip a little forward. Getting the hips square. Back foot's about a 45-degree angle to the front of your mat. Those front toes, left toes, are pointed directly to the front of the mat. Breathe. Exhale, warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Heels are more in line with each other, gazing over that left middle finger. That's where your drishti's at, but don't strain the eyes. You're just looking in the horizon. There you go. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm comes high, right hand behind that right thigh, or you can take a wrap behind you. Trying to get that right hand in that left pocket if you like. Being very gentle with your body. And then on exhale, side angle, so that left forearm on top of that left thigh, right arm comes high, or left hand down on the mat. Or if you have a block, you can place a block on your mat, and you can bring the ground to you. That's what blocks are great for. They can just bring the ground to you. Gazing towards the right hands or the mat. Feeling that energy. Maybe utthita that right arm. Forward to the front of the mat. There you go. On an inhale, straighten the front leg. Left arm comes high, right hand behind that right thigh. Pressing into the outer corner of that back foot. You're in reverse triangle here. Just feeling the different energies in each pose. Feeling that fucking energy from the sky rooted all the way down to your fucking mat. Yes. And exhale, Trikonasana. Reaching till you can't reach anymore. Then left arm comes down, right arm high. Remember, sharp pain is bad. If you feel sharp pain, get the fuck out of the pose. No matter who your yoga teacher is. Only you can feel your body. Inhale, rebend the front knee. Take your reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back. Take your vinyasa. Always listening to your body. Let's take this a round or two. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Back heel flat. Inhale, coming up. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale to your side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Right arm high. And exhale, Trikonasana. Reach until you can't reach anymore. Inhale, rebend that front knee. Reverse your warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Back heel flat coming up. Warrior one. Your warriors. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse it on the inhale. Exhale to your side angle. Flowing out, moving out. Breathing. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Reaching up. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, rebend the front knee. Reverse your warrior. And exhale, cartwheel it to the mat. Step it back. Take your vinyasa. Take that around each side. On your own. Add or subtract anything you like. So anything you want to take out, add or subtract it. Or you can skip it all together and go into child's pose or downward dog. Breathe, yogis. All I want you to do is breathe. And once you are finished, meeting in child's pose or downward facing dog. Taking your time, finishing up, knowing you're exactly where you need to fucking be. Taking a child's pose. If your forehead is not meeting the mat, put a block. So your forehead is resting on something. If in child's pose your knees are wide and your toes are touching and this is too much for you, maybe bring the knees together. Just allow your breath to be here. Nothing to do, nothing to control. In and out, nice and smooth. Forehead's resting on this grounded energy, the earth that supports you. You're safe here in your little personal cocoon in child's pose. Whenever you're ready, pressing into the hands, tucking the toes, sending the hips high, coming to your downward facing dog. Inhale, Right leg goes high, and exhale, sweep it through, setting up for pigeon on the right side. So setting up for that pigeon. Your hips are square, your right foot is flexed, and your back leg is long. You can take it on your back. Perfect. Hips are square, inhale for length, exhale, fold it forward. This is my favorite pose. I need a block though. This is my favorite pose here. Any hip openers really. I love hip openers. And if you're in your pigeon and your forehead is not touching the mat, bring a block to the forehead. When that forehead is resting on a block, it relaxes the rest of your body and you can sink deeper into it. Just your natural breath here, in and out. We hold so many emotions in our hips. It's good to open them up, breathe it out. Just really feeling that breath. And just really feeling the tension wherever it's at. Pinpoint the tension. And just observing where the tension's at, the mind will automatically figure out how to relax it and release it. It's that awareness that's so important. Just being aware. If you like to take your variation in your pigeon, now's the time. Or you can stay exactly where you're at. But maybe you want to press into the hands and reach for that back foot with one hand or both hands. Or you can just stay where you're at. There's no better place to be than where you are. Your body knows what it needs. So you just listen to your body. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up and come out of your pigeon. If you're on your back, shake it out a little bit. Shake out that right leg. Send the right leg long. Shake it out. Get the blood flowing. And then set the right foot down. And then inhale, left leg up. And setting up for pigeon on the left side. So squaring the hips. Sending that right leg back and long. Toes follow. Inhale for a length. Exhale, fold it down. And just in these asanas, just being very gentle with the body. Remembering if you feel that sharp pain, just get out of it. There's no grades in yoga. Your body's different each day. Maybe your body can do something yesterday, but just not doing it today, and that's totally normal and totally fine. Every day is different. So many things we can't control, but we can control our breath. Just smooth it out. Be the observer. See if there's anything you can release. Your shoulders or your jaw. We hold tension in so many different spots, and we're all different when we hold our tension. So see if there's a spot where we have unnecessary tension where you can just release it. Now start to observe where you're feeling the tension. Pinpoint it exactly. And just watch the mind melt it away. Where attention goes, energy flows. If you like to take your variation in your pigeon, now is the time. You can reach for that back foot if you'd like with one hand or both hands. Or you can just stay folded over here in your pigeon. Your body knows what it needs. Three, two, one. Slowly coming up, pressing into the hands, untucking that toe, tuck the toe, and then press into the hands, send the left leg back and long, shake it out, get the blood flowing, and then set that left foot down, coming onto the knees, and then coming into a seat, getting the legs out in front of you, and then bringing the feet together, knees wide. So bringing those feet together, knees wide, making that diamond shape with the legs. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hinge at the waist, just fold it forward, reach it forward. Try and keep the spine straight until you can't keep it straight anymore. Then round the spine. Relax the neck. Just allowing gravity to do its fucking thing. You know, us humans try and control everything. And it's just impossible to do. We can't control everything. It's just completely impossible. But we can control our breath and how we breathe. We can always smooth it out. And it all comes back to awareness. When we're aware of it, we can send attention and energy there. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Arms come high. Maybe cactus the arms, take it back bend. Slight back bend. Exhale, release it. Straighten out the legs. So straighten out the legs here. Maybe shake out the legs a little bit. If you have any like nervous energy still, shake out the legs. You know, our body is like a storage unit, like a computer storage unit. We hold different memories, different things in our body. So zip up those legs, flex the feet, remove away the meat from the seat. Meat from the seat. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. And then exhale, hinge at the waist, seated forward fold here. Keep the spine straight until you can't keep it straight anymore. Then round the spine. You can bend the knees. When I first started practicing yoga, I couldn't touch my toes, and I was like fucking stressed out about it. And then I realized the more I practiced that no one gives a fuck if I can touch my toes. And the same with you all. If you can touch your toes, awesome. If you can't, don't beat yourself up because no one cares. It's only you. Yoga is your practice. It's your body. It's your breath. It's all you. Breathe. And see what you can release. Is it the shoulders you're holding tension, or is it the jaw, or is it your forehead, or the neck? Just release it. Taking a few more breaths here, really good breaths in and out. 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming up. And then making your way onto your back. So make your way onto your back. Slowly, gently onto the back, and then bringing the feet on the mat. So feet on the mat, knees high. Feet are hip distance apart. You should be able to reach, the fingertips should be able to reach and touch the heels. Just barely touch the heels. If not, walk them closer to the glutes. We're gonna set up for bridge pose. So press the shoulders back, Pressing the feet on the inhale, lifting the hips, and your thighs are engaged here, like you're hugging a tennis ball. Your shoulders are pressed back, so there's no excess skin on your shoulders are pressed back. Your jaw is relaxed. You're breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Your palms are facing down, or you can take a bind underneath you. Breathe. This is a great asana for energy. It's like cracking a glow stick. Your spine's a glow stick. You're cracking that glow stick, and it's time to fucking rise and shine. That's where you're at. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Windshield wiper the knee. And if your back pops a little bit here and there, it's totally normal. And then set up for either another bridge or if you want to take a wheel. So if you want to take a wheel or a bridge, bridge is pressing to the feet, shoulders back. Wheel, pressing into the hands, lifting those hips. And if you're in wheel and it's hurting too much, if you're feeling any pain, you can come onto the toes. I'm coming back down to bridge. You're just taking whatever back bend you need. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Bring those knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And then taking some circles at the knees. Giving your back a massage here. And then get your legs up in the air, flexing the feet, grab the backs of the thighs. If you have a block, you can prop that block at the base of the spine. So you can get the legs up in the air, flexing the feet, feeling that reverse blood flow of the legs. This is an inversion here. And you're resetting the immune system. There's so many benefits with this asana. Helps with restless leg syndrome, helps you sleep, helps with anxiety and depression, especially during these crazy fucking times. Everyone needs little legs up the wall before they go to bed. Everyone can benefit from it. You just got to listen to your body, if it's working out for your body. You have the block underneath you, remove it. And then knees come to the armpits, grab the outer corner of your feet. We're in happy baby. Grabbing the outer corner of your feet, but your tailbone should be on the mat. If it's not, then maybe grab the sides of the shins. Just open up the hips, rock it back and forth. There you go. Just feeling that great fucking energy. And then zip the knees together. Arms come out to a T, palms facing down. Inhale, exhale, send the knees to the right, gaze to the left, little supine twist action. Keep your eyes open or keep them closed. Just breathe here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring it back to center, knees to center. And then exhale, send the knees over to the left, gaze to the right. The back pops or cracks, it's normal. That stretch and tension is good. I always say that. We're teaching yoga online. It's really important for you to listen to your body. Breathe. Inhale, bring it back to center. Giving yourself a hug. And then when you're ready, releasing it long. Legs long, arms long, eyes closed. If you have any glasses on, take them off. Or if you have like your hair tied, take it out. Just relax on yourself. Your legs are out long, your arms long, your palms either facing down for grounding or facing up to receive. Make sure you're not touching anything. So if you can just find a space where you're just not touching anything, you can fully be here. Feeling the wave of relaxation throughout your body. I want you to visualize a string, a rope, from the base of your spine, and that rope is going all the way to the center of the earth. And I want you to send all your anxiety, all your worries, all your fucks, all the tension down this rope straight to the fucking earth. All your tensions, all your worries, all your anxieties, send it straight down this cord, this rope, the base of your spine to the center of the earth. And sometimes that anxiety, those fucks hide. So if there's any hidden, I want you to find them in your body. And I want you to send it down this cord to the center of the earth. There you go. You're doing a great job. Now you shouldn't see any cares. Once you do, cut that rope and see it disappear to the center of the earth. It's disappearing, it's disintegrating, it's gone. Feel that lightness in the body. Feel that grounded energy into the earth. Feel that peaceful energy. Feel a wave of relaxation throughout your body. Shavasana. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toe. Circles with the hands, circles with the feet, head rocks side to side. Awakening the body here. Arms reach overhead, toes tuck, extra long stretch. Feels so good. And then bringing the feet on the mat, knees are high, and then make your way to one side, fetal asana. So bending the knees, extending the arms, or one arm, use it as a pillow. Just soaking up this energy here, this gratitude, this breath. And then slowly make your way up, pressing into the hands. Coming up to your easy seat. Legs crossed, spine straight, chin slightly tucked here. And the palms can either be facing down for grounding or facing up to receive. Let's just take 3 breaths together. Inhale, arms reach high to the sky, gaze through the fingers. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center, eyes closed. Just feeling this great energy that you have. your practice, your breath. Just knowing we're all in this shit together, and you can always come back to the present moment, come back to the breath. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning. Hope you have an amazing day. Namaste.